So our next news item, we're staying in induction, is JennAir just unveiled its next gen Induction Downdraft cooktop, powered by the German ventilation experts at BORA. Available in 30-inch and 36-inch sizes, and pairs powerful induction cooking with a nearly invisible built-in downdraft vent that removes steam and odors 5 times faster than they rise, thanks to BORA's signature extractor tech. It's quiet at just 30 decibels, while freeing up your kitchen design with no need for overhead hoods. Think sleek floating islands and dramatic lighting, with options for both recirculation and external venting. An automatic pan bridging, assisted cooking, and a dishwasher-safe extractor. Now you've got innovation that's bold, quiet, and seamless. This stunner debuted and won awards at KBIDS this year and is expected in showrooms a little later, 2025. So, John, I know, not to step on your toes, I know that you and Downdraft aren't best friends. This is pretty slick with what's happening here. And in doing a little homework on BORA, it's next level ventilation in kind of what they're doing. Is it better than a hood over? It's going to do a better job than a hood over? Of course not. Of course it's not going to. But in cases where you may have no option, this is a pretty good option. John, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, that was a pretty fair lead in by you. So I mean, I hate downdrafts. I always have. And because we know they don't work. They'll get you past code, but they won't work. But I will say, because I still have some friends over at JennAir that maybe didn't love what I had to say in the news a couple of weeks ago about, them catching up and filling gaps in their lineup, kind of downplaying that launch that they had. This one is major, okay? And I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be the greatest thing ever or anything like that. I don't know. I've known that this was coming for a while, and this could be massive, right? You're talking about the company that literally created downdrafts with the company that does it better than anybody else in the world right now. There is a massive market for this, especially in the design community, if this thing does what I think it's going to do. And I've seen demos. I haven't seen it in person. And, demos are built to look amazing, right? So, I'm very cautiously, very optimistic about this. When you look at what this is able to do in terms of air capture, it's 5 times faster than rise extraction systems. So they'll tell you that the days of ineffective downdrafts are kind of over, but I mean, to me, it looks like it is engineered to function significantly better than what we've seen in the past. So when you look at this now, I mean, we're kind of repositioning what a downdraft can be. I mean, right now, if you look in the market, it's kind of we had no other choice type of a solution like you were talking about. When you look at the sales process, when you're talking about island installs and these modern kitchens that are out there, one of the biggest wrenches you can throw in the sales process is talking about island hoods because they're massive. Nobody's looking for that. They just installed this big picture window in the front and you're blocking it with basically a 4-sided wall hood, right? I mean, they're massive. There's no way around it. So then we tried ceiling mount hoods, right? Ceiling mount hoods, I mean, whether the extraction is good or not, I mean, that's a debate we can have for another day. But the one thing that we know about those is that although they look pretty sleek and streamlined, you have to actually bury those about 18 inches into your ceiling. So if there's a room that's above it, what you end up having to do in those situations is soft it down. So now you have this big cube up on your ceiling. So they're not really as clean of an install as what they were originally sold as, unless you have perfect circumstances above. So this, the design community is going to love because now they can eliminate that big eyesore from their kitchen design and something, frankly, no customer wants to look at every day. And now we can go back in and start having real serious conversations about ventilation in terms of downdrafts again. So for customers that are, doing those island installs or just putting in trying to like the most modern minimalistic kitchen that they can, this could be an absolute home run.